Welcome to the House of Justice, where truth is served, presented by YB Entertainment TV. My supporters are called the jury, and I am the judge and executioner, honey, and my rulings are absolute and final. Yes, God.
I don't want to hear none of that shit. None of it.
But this is a message for the kids. Even if your internet doesn't, we got you. Yes, God.
Inhale and exhale, bitch. And your father. And we ask that you bring up a brain. If she only had a brain. If she only had a brain, amen, she could thank for her motherfucking self.
And why the White House booming at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning? Because, bitch, we is here, honey. Bitch, because we can't go to Bella Noche, so where can we go?
Oh, Lord, I apologize. I just get so spirited when we trying to save these motherfuckers. What happened again? I'm a different breed, honey. Hello, God. I'm a queen of queens. I've been there and done that, bitch.
Hello.
Welcome back to the channel, y'all, honey. Yes, God, honey. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification bell. That way you're updated each and every time I'm uploading something new. Yes, God, honey. Bitch, the verdict is in, girl. The verdict is in, girl. Derek Chauvin. Derek Chauvin, you puss ass cracker. Girl, did y'all see his face, girl? It's almost like someone knocked the white privilege out of his motherfucking ass, girl. Yes. Girl, the look on his face was priceless, girl. Bitch, if looks could kill, we all would be dead, girl. He was so through. Girl, he thought that the white privilege that the white gods bestowed upon his ass, girl, or at least they think so. Hello, God. Child, he thought it was gonna protect him, girl. Girl. But it didn't, honey. Bitch. That was such a relief. But we ain't done yet. There's still hard, long fucking journeys and work to do, bitch. What I will say for this victory, because that's what we're gonna call it, a victory, honey. This now will be the standard. It should be, at least, on how we try cases such as these. Amen. And I want to point out some sadness. While getting the news that Derek Chauvin is guilty on all 3 counts, honey, a poor girl, I believe she was like 16 years old, out of Ohio, was gunned down by a police officer. Girl. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna blame her friends. I'm gonna not her friends, my bad. We gotta blame the girls that jumped her. Because if that situation never would have happened, the police would have never been called. That's all I gotta say about that story. Like, we gotta be mindful, y'all. We gotta start protecting these young folks. Y'all need to get these young folks together, girl, because they gonna be the reason why the movement slips back into the dark ages. Girl, if you don't get that little ass car out of here, everybody be driving these little ass cars. If the right kind of wind speed picks up, that shit is gonna be gone, girl. True tea. Anyway, but yeah, we gotta, these young girls, these child. I saw the body cam footage, child. He shot the shit out of her ass, honey. That shit is so fucked up. Another situation where you should have just pulled your taser, honey. You could have took fish down with a taser. Child. But it's second nature for these white people to, you know, we already talk about this shit all the time, y'all. It's a first nature, my bad. It's first nature for white people to fear themselves being in black situations for some reason. I thought about this. And I think I've said this before in a couple videos I've done in the past. The reason I think white people are so threatened by black life is because they know the depth and breadth of what their ancestors did to ours. And they're afraid that we are going to turn those same behaviors onto them. Girl, can you slow the fuck down, bitch? Trying to run me off the road, puss asshole. But that's my deduction. You can't tell me nothing different because the evidence is there. Hello God, the evidence is there. Honey, I honestly don't know why. Oh yeah, okay. But yeah, honey, bitch, Derek Chauvin, his face, girl. Bitch, he was done, honey. Girl. We have many, 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 many things to do, honey, before we are truly satisfied. We'll take this win. We appreciate it. But girl, what about Breonna Taylor, girl? What about Eric Gardner, girl? Sandra Bland, girl? Trayvon Martin, girl? What's the T? Tamir Rice, girl? So many names, so many similar situations where, you know, justice still, you know, in my opinion, needs to be served. Again, how we move through and create the change that we really want to see in this world is by exposing and rooting out white privilege. See, the look on Derek Chauvin's face was so perfect because you saw the essence of white privilege being taken away from him. That's the look you make when something has been taken away from you that you thought was yours, that you thought was going to be your sword and shield to protect you from truth and justice. You ever took a baby's snack away and you know, the look they give, like, oh shit, wow, I thought I was gonna eat this treat, this cupcake, this cookie, but this motherfucker my parent done walked around and took that bitch from me. You thought you were going to partake in pleasantries, something that tastes good, a sense of freedom. And then all of a sudden, it gets snatched from your motherfucking ass. Oh, how I love the look on his face. Bitch. First count was red. Guilty. Second, guilty. Third, guilty. The crazy thing about it is, though, usually they allow, or will it be at sentencing where they allow him to speak? But normally when they read a verdict, they allow that person to say some final words. Usually we've seen in the past people apologize, or they try to speak directly to the family, or they try to ask the judge for mercy, or I just wonder, because I didn't see any of that. He, even in the midst of his white privilege being snatched from underneath him, honey, he still had a sense of cockiness. But don't worry, girl. That's gonna be snatched away from you shortly. It's hard to be cocky in prison. Hello. Bitch. They took your bond away from you, girl. All of that is gone, girl. He might commit suicide in there. Huh. But I do hope that this will now serve as a warning to the rest. Well, obviously, you know. How can I put this? Like, again, it's like I'm repeating myself and regurgitating stuff I've said in the videos of the past week. We gotta get the system changed. We have to remove these people that have accepted the way their fellow officers conduct themselves in the field. Until we change that, nothing is going to change. Because we see while Derek Chauvin's trial was going on, right? We see all of that was happening, and in the same 10 miles away, Daunte Wright was murdered. Right when the verdict is being read, a young 16-year-old girl is murdered. So, obviously, these people just don't get it. It's that white privilege, girl. That's what it is. It's not the badge. It's not the gun. Because there are some good cops out there. There's some good law enforcement. You got people that join the force, that join these law enforcement agencies because they really do care. They really want to make a difference. But it's hard to even praise those people when their coworkers, their colleagues are out here doing the fuck shit that they're doing. So it's a systematic thing. Those things do take time, unfortunately. But it has to be done regardless of how long it takes. Because if we don't stand up and if we don't do the shit that we need to do now, there won't be an us. Hell, there won't be a them. Because as soon as they eradicate the black race, they'll eventually turn it on each other. History shows, girl. War is what the white man wants. For some reason, I don't know why. Because if we're all dead, there's nothing to conquer. There's nothing to rule. We'll all be dead. So I just don't understand. I just, maybe I live in a fairy tale world where I just believe that peace and unity truly does rival all. Love does conquer all. Maybe that's my Walt Disney way of thinking, but bitch, it's the truth. If we don't find a way towards real peace, not just in this country, but in the world, there'll be nothing left to fight for because we'll all be dead. So, yeah. Shout out to George Floyd, his family. Again, sorry that we even got to get... I did say earlier this is a victory. Yes, it is. But at the end of the day, a man lost his life. Senselessly, might I add. Over 9 minutes of stepping on someone's neck. Shameful. As human beings, we are disgusting. And we should be ashamed of ourselves. George Floyd will forever go down in history for this momentous occasion. And again, I'm sorry that man had to lose his life. I'm sorry that he had to be the catalyst for some type of change, because this is basically unheard of. And I think that's why Derek Chauvin had that sense of white privilege, because no one's ever really went to jail or been fully guilty in situations such as this. So, smacked the bitch right out of his ass, didn't it? Hello. But yeah, girl, let me get the fuck up out of here. I'm home. I'm tired. And continue to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification bell. That way you're updated each and every time I'm uploading something new. Amen. Be blessed and never stressed, guys. Enjoy your day. Let's relish in this victory, but let's also thank, bitch, More work to be done, honey. More motherfucking work to be done. Love yourself. You know, all of that good stuff. All right, y'all. Bye.